Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to this awesome tutorial once again. Now in one of our last videos I talked about I was explaining um about this page about how you could change the age range to whichever you want, maybe 18 to 59, or you can decide to say you want just women to view ads, or you can decide to um change the country from maybe from Nigeria to the United States. Just all you have to do is just to cut that one off. Then you can say okay, you want Ghana. Then it will search for it. Then you can click it. So now another other things I would like to explain is this placement. Now when you come to the placement means on what platforms do you want your advert to be running at. If you want automatic placement, it means Facebook will by themselves decide the platforms they want your advert to be running on, maybe on both Instagram and Facebook, or maybe they can decide to put it wherever they want, maybe in stream. I'll show you now. Now let's go to the edit placement. And now in this edit placement, it means okay, maybe I want you want it to appear on Messenger, you want it to appear in Audience Network, Instagram, Facebook. In fact, you just want Facebook to decide on which platform they should run your advert on. You can choose the automatic, but if you want to edit it, meaning you just want to streamline your platforms to some specific ones, you can begin to check them. You can say okay, I don't want them, I don't want Instagram feeds. You can check it out. I don't want stories. You can check it out. So now that's just all about it. But then as I would give you an advice. I prefer to actually check out everything and only leave the Facebook feed. This is because the Facebook feed, to me, over time I've seen it to get me the maximum result I desire as compared to other ones. So I just leave other one. I just check out other ones and then I'll maybe leave the Facebook feed and the instant article alone. Now, so but you can decide to like choose whichever one you want. Now for the budget and schedule, okay, now daily budget, you can say okay, fine, I want to be running my advert every day. You can now say okay, run my ad set continuously starting today. You can check that one if you want to run your advert continuously without stopping. But if you say okay, fine, you want to actually set a start and end date, you can now choose the start and end date here. Just choose your whatever you want and then Facebook will set it for you. Now that said, there's something important I want to talk about. I also want to talk about, and that is on how to target the best audience while running your advert. How to target the best audience while running your adverts. Now, I'm going to use one of the saved audience that I have. Good one. Now, one thing you need to know is this: when you're trying to run your advert, it is important for you to choose the interest that you want. Interest means which type of people do you want your adverts to be shown to? People that are of which common interest. Now, for my own advert, when I wanted to advertise for a weight loss cream, I went to choose people that were interested in massage, in calorie, in stomach, shopping and fashion, manicure and pedicure, skin cream, body fit, cholesterol, diet food, skin lotions, bodybuilding, salon waste, physical exercise, street workout, or skincare. Now, the reason why I chose this was because they were somehow linked. Now you know weight loss cream has to be applied to the body. So someone who is normally doing street workout might see the cream and might be interested in it. Someone who is into skincare might see the cream and might be interested in it. Someone who owns a salon might see it and might be interested in it. Someone who is trying to diet using maybe trying to cut down on food might see the cream and might be interested in it. So I had to choose a wide variety of interests, a wide variety of interest to be able to like find the scope. Now, on that one say is this, the lesser your interest is, the more you will be charged. What do I mean by this? Now, let's say out of all these interests, I only chose cholesterol. I'm going to show you something in a jiffy. Now, let's look at this right hand corner. We can see the audience size, estimated daily result. We can see the reach and the link clicks. Now, one thing you need to know is this: if I do any changes to this, like let me try and edit it. If I do any changes to this, maybe I try to remove one interest, maybe shopping, diet, food. I try to remove maybe several of the interests here. It is going to affect. It is going to affect the estimated reach. I don't want to like tamper with this. So I'm going to use another method to explain it. Sorry, I want to close this. Now look at this potential reach: 4.8 million people. Fine. Let's use the create new. Now this is how you add interest. This is how you add interest. Okay. So this is the space in which you add your interest. The add demography, interest, or behavior. So no matter the type of people you want to like target, once you write it here, okay, let me just put something like maybe food. We can see what it brought out: frozen food, food and beverage manager, BuzzFeed food. So you can now decide to choose anyone. I can say, okay, fine, I want to choose BuzzFeed food. So you've chosen an interest. Okay, good. Now let's go here to the potential. We see it is 8,600 people. 8,600 people. Okay, now I'm going to do something real quick. I'm now going to increase it. Maybe I choose shopping be shopping and fashion. Now let's try and see we can see the potential reach has changed from, was it not 8,600? We can see the potential reach has reached 12 million. Now this means the more the interest you add, the more your potential reach. Now if your potential reach is much, the amount you will spend on your advert will be lesser. What do I mean by this? If you are targeting a streamlined audience of about 8,600 people, and someone else and someone else is targeting a streamlined audience of 12 million people, your both adverts will run, but the person targeting the 12 million people will have his own adverts running at a lesser amount. This is because your own, you that are using 8,600 audience, your own audience is much more streamlined, and the more streamlined or focused your advert is, the more Facebook will charge you, because Facebook will have to take time to be sorting for those kind of audience, and it will be much more difficult. It will be much more a bit slower, and it's much more, it's like you are giving them extra work to do, so then they would have to like charge you more for it. So how to target the best audience while running your advert. Now let me give you another example for another product. license under product. Okay, testing. Let me just use this one. Now this is for my class, my Facebook tutorial class. Now look at the interest I choose: graduate, entrepreneur, entrepreneurship, employment development department, development. Okay, employment development department, business or business ownership, then small business owners, business owner. So you just choose whatsoever you want. Now, interest is not the only thing that is there. As you can see, you saw interest here, then another place you saw behaviors. Now there are interest, behaviors, and demography, but I just called all of them interest. I don't know why, but I just call all of them interest. There's interest, there is some behavior and demography. But then what this column is meant for, the column I earlier on showed you, whatsoever type of people you want to target, just write it there. Facebook will give you some options, then click on the one you want, just like this. Whether it is under interest, demography, or behaviors, just click on what you want, the type of people you want to target. Once you click them here, Facebook will give you options, then you just choose. Maybe I just put in diet, and I don't know whether it is under interest, demography, or behavior. I just put in diet. So there are several diets, whatever. So I can decide to just choose anyone. It could be under interest, it could be under behavior, it could be under anything. So I will just choose the one that I so weak. Now the more things I choose, the more my estimated reach and my potential reach rather, and the more then the lesser rather my advert will be running. So that is on how to target the best audience while running your advert. I need to know this: whatever audience you are targeting must be fairly large. One, two, whatever audience you are targeting must be of almost of the same common interest. You can't be targeting, you won't want to sell a weight loss cream and you are targeting footballers, or you are targeting models. Those people actually watch their weight naturally, and for footballers, they can't just take anything on their body. They have managers, coaches that tell them this is what you have to take, this is what, and it will be very very hard for you to see a footballer with maybe a pot belly, a footballer that is like fat. No. So they right from the one, they are always checking their body. So if you want to target weight loss cream, you have to target more of women. You can't target models. When you see a model is already slim, so she doesn't need your product. When you see a footballer, he has already been before he can become a footballer, he must have been fit right from the one. So those kind of people might not need your products. So now that is on that. I think I've been able to cover two topics: how to target the best audience while running your advert, how to run your advert at the cheapest rate possible. Now, when you implement what I just taught you, you will find out that your advert will be running at the cheapest rate possible, and you'll be getting the result. If you need to go over this video again, I would advise you go over it again, as you are going to be learning also a lot. So I've covered how to target the best audience while running your advert, and how to run your advert at the cheapest rate possible. Thank you for watching this awesome tutorial, and be expecting more soon. Bye.